Today, April 27th, Wednesday, 2022, local citizen in Backyardia, Judah Humphreys, has committed multiple crimes involving criminal, including he has multiple criminal charges for attacking the civilian population.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm Backyardia's second worst civilian.
Second worst civilian.
He's proud of it.
We're also fining him for 1,500 B, if you can authorize that.
Can you authorize this? Authorize.
Yeah. Except we need to do a better news report.
Oh, this is a We're currently recording live coverage of a civilian chasing another one down and committing violent acts.
This reporter asks, why?
And the military general of this country is also saying that I'm going to be imposing more fines on the civilian if he doesn't stop.
He's hiding amongst the trees.
Yeah, but he's not hiding very well. The camera's picking him up.
But this innocent civilian doesn't seem to see him. Or she's looking for him.
She might be looking for him.
I hope so,
Here.
because if she is...
Investigate. Okay. I think we shouldn't.
See, he's gone to the deep forest. We should let him alone if he's going to be docile.
We need to impose sanctions on him.
I'll grab this. Okay.
President Isaiah, can we get this live news coverage on your answer? Should we impose sanctions on your citizen, Judah? Now, by sanctions, I mean a limit to the amount of money he can own at one point. So, if we make a sanction, my sanction idea is 2,000 B. He cannot have more than 2,000 B, and if he does, it's a federal crime. Should we impose sanctions on this civilian for his violent acts?
I believe that instead of sanctions, we should just have him contained. We
can't
label
detain him. That's been made clear very often.
should label
here.
him as disabled. Because he clearly is. We need to...
We also need to start imposing sanctions and punishments on him.
He has been chasing me for the last hour, and it's starting to get close, so close. So stop him immediately. Whatever you do, don't let him get you.
Well, that was a little
This
dramatic.
proposes as a, Hi, what? Oh, we're
You're
recording.
a loser. Everybody,
You can't be in the news station.
Backyardian news. Today, we were supposed to be doing an emergency drill that me and President had planned, and if they did the drill well, then they would not have to pay taxes today. But since get out of the footage. Since everybody left the country and then immediately ran right back in, we're keeping taxes today. So, that's this news coverage for this story.
Bye-bye.
Everybody,
You have to be
this
7 feet away.
Or,
Day-
you have to leave.
No, I don't.
This
I'm a
is...
newscaster, I can say.
This
No, you're for live.
yeah, you're for live
I know, but this is live.
field coverage. This isn't the field. This is
But I
not field.
can't be in the field because he's out there. I might die if he's...
No,
So I have to
just,
be here.
just
Anyway.
stay away from him.
Today,
We're too scrunched up. You
today,
need to...
I'm trying to deliver the message here, okay?
I
Today, Judah Humphreys attacked many civilians, interrupted an emergency drill that was not given previous context. So for all anybody knew, this was an actual invasion attempt. And he interrupted the emergency drill, attacked civilians, was fined, and then is probably going to get fined again because he's currently chasing a civilian around again. President Isaiah Humphreys, okay. President Isaiah Humphreys, what should his punishment be for currently attacking a civilian right next to our news station?
Well, first, we have to call him out. He's clearly disabled.
We need to sanction him, though. He's not disabled. He's being violent on purpose because he gets enjoyment out of chasing people around. That's not a disorder. That's just being a bad civilian and a violent civilian. I think that we should impose sanctions and fine him for all of his bank account, which is only $1,000 anyway because he got taxed and he got the original fine.
I personally believe that a more fitting punishment for this would be just plain old exile. I mean,
Yeah, but plain old exile could end up in what we call in this station a bad situation. And the bad situation because he could go and destroy the entire country with one word. They've exiled me. Now, you could give a good argument involving the exile so that even if he does go in tattles, no punishment comes out of it because he's been actively attacking civilians and interrupting emergency drills. Out of the news station. That's the rest of your money as a fine. I think maybe exile is a good option. Now, how long would this exile be?
Forever.
Now,
Yes.
get out. How long why is everybody in the news station? Everybody out. This is a private studio. This is a private studio.
We're trying not
you're
to.
ruining our broadcast.
Yes, we can't have the entire civilian population in the camera. It's a private studio, and we're trying to keep it private so that we aren't invaded and killed.
Let's try this again.
Anyway, live coverage of this current possibly labeled terroristic attack on this nation. Exilement, I think, is a good punishment, and we impose a limited bank account so he can only carry a certain amount of money at a time. I think that this should be only 3,000 B is allowed in his bank account or else it's a federal crime. And we need to exile him for his terroristic acts.
I say 10 minutes exile and a limit of 3,000 B at one time.
You should go probably warn your parents that we're exiling him because he keeps running around and hitting people.
That is true.
You should go tell them that.
Hmm.
And,
Good.
I have a mark right here that could prove it if there's any proof that's needed. So,
Well, we could just send him inside for a while. I mean, we have
well,
the
you should
power
also
to do
probably give your parents, proper warning so that he doesn't come waddling inside crying. And then it's not for a good reason.
Hmm.
Because, he is actively attacking the civilian population, even though everybody's told him to stop, and he's not stopping.
He's not really hurting anybody, but at the same time,
He hurt
people
me.
are telling he couldn't have done that.
Well, he made me slip and fall because he was chasing me.
Well, it's child's play, and at the same time, he is legally adult in this country.
So he should be he should be having to account for his crimes. For his blatant assault on the civilian population.
I say instead of just exile, there's a huge risk from that. We could lose the country from exiling someone. I would say that we just find him.
He already left.
We forgot to search him. Get him now. Get him. Grab that stick.
Live coverage. Okay, so reporter Emery, what is your opinion on the situation?
I will give you it, but first, what do you say on the whole issue?
Oh, the national animal.
Cat does not care. Moving on.
Okay, we should probably go apprehend the criminal now.
Absolutely.
Well, not apprehend him.
Only source of protection.
Yeah, go with Emery. Actually, Emery, you stand back here and protect the civilian population while we're out.
Then I have to be the field reporter.
They'll
be fine. He's out here, right?
Yeah. Roman, could you go into Backyardia to protect our visitor? Because she feels unsafe with the current situation. Okay, I think, Mr. President, you should go inside and go ahead and tell your parents that he's been attacking people and that you want to tell your parents to make him stop or something.
It's not really something I should tell about if it's just, it's a foam sword. If it was a lethal weapon, totally, I'd go inside and be telling him all I want. It's just it's a foam weapon.
It's also,
you can
everybody
find
wants him to stop doing it, though.
That's
Presidential order, I will say a 5,000 B fine, maybe even 10,000.
Yeah, but then without proper context, he's gonna be, crying like he did last time. And then we're gonna get in trouble and the
He's not
country's
gonna
gonna
cry.
He will, because that's what he did
Because
last
he
time.
knows that he deserves it. All right.
He only has 1,000 B left, because he got taxed and fined.
Lord, he's up there.
He should have money. He should be working.
Take the rest of his cash assets.
Why is there a hammer?
This reporter asks.
I think we just need to make an official doctrine that people like him should be kept far away from the shed. Like Bran is banned from the shed.
He does not have much money.
That's Roman's bank account. Judah's bank account is the white cooler.
Girls, higher on the tree.
I need you to hand me.
I don't care.
1,000.
No, just give him the whole bank account.
Yeah, it is. Jason, can you? Here, I'll grab the camera. Go ahead. Grab.
We'll go and report. Currently, Jason and Shayna are making their way to Judah's bank account to take away the last of his money and putting it in the national bank account.
This is the last of his money.
How disgusting.
You go do something with that, Mr. President. Now I'm gonna go speak with the terroristic criminal. Judah Humphreys. This is Backyardian News. We're here to inform you that the majority of your bank account has just been drained.
It's
Dude.
It's BNN.
BNN?
Backyard National News.
Yeah. We are here to inform you that you've just lost all your cash assets due to your crimes and tax season. So, us on Channel 6 Backyardian News want to advise that you stop your terroristic acts against this beautiful nation.
This magical nation.
We advise you to stop this terroristic act. He said he does not care. Okay, we should...
This reporter asks.
What did you just say? I literally...
We do not care.
Oh.
There's more of him?
What is this about?
Should we go ahead and like impose the sanction then?
Step back. Step back.
Step back. We're about to get...
Joe President.
Oh, he's in the shed.
President.
Oh, sorry.
I told you to watch out. Mr. President, what are we gonna do?
Mr. President, I think we should impose sanctions on this civilian, limiting his cash assets to only stacking up to 3,000 B and not allowing any more money.
And ban him from lethal weapons, obviously, because
Ban him from weaponry in general,
Yeah.
because we don't have any more lethals.
lie. Don't tell Roman.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it out loud. We don't have any more lethals, so I think he should just be banned from weapons in general
Yes.
and any possible tactical armor. And his permanent sanction will be a bank account limit of only 3,000 B. Any more will be a federal crime.
When he's not
Not permanent. Not permanent.
Not
He's gonna
permanent,
learn.
temporary.
He's gonna learn. He's gonna learn.
Until such time as he learns, Judah will have a 3,000 B bank limit.
We should probably go inform him of that. Okay, news, Channel 1 Backyardian News, or Channel 6 Backyardian News, it depends which device you're hearing this from. We just caught a very, very violent and graphic scene while we were recording. Local citizen, his name will go he'll be unnamed to release any possible embarrassment. A very graphic scene just took place where he collapsed off of of the local swing, causing a very bad injury. And Judah, him, is still at large. His current punishment is no more than 3,000 B is allowed. He's currently no longer able to hold a weapon without being immediately exiled. So, we advise him to put down that weapon that he's holding right behind us at this moment. Somebody go grab that. We advise him against owning anything. Okay.
Brand, get him.